Hi and welcome to my medieval allotment. Me and Nicole, we've been working already, but I didn't decide to record it because we've just been sorting out a lot of the junk. So as you can see, we've cleared a lot of it up. And what I've done, I've brought some construction bags, some big heavy duty ones, and we've divided it up. I've had to cut a lot of the plastic in half just so it can fit in, and a lot of these bags are filled with plastic. I think it's 4 bags we've got filled with plastic, more than any other material in this allotment. Plastic was the number one, and over here as well, this one, plastic. And we've managed to clean out that little storage box there. Still got a little bit more work to do. Everything's going fine so far. Bagged up a lot of the bramble, everything. Just filled it in these bins. And what we do, we take a piece of plank of wood or the stone over there and we just mash it down. These bins are really heavy right now, and this is the wood what we're not going to be using on the plot. A lot of it's covered in paint and all sorts. And there's some wood still left over there what we will be using, but it's fine. It's only just to go. We're only going to be using it to help us build the fence over here, just to separate our half and their half. But we're not going to be actually using it on the actual plot itself, just going to go towards this little fencing area. So right now we're just doing this temporary. It's another nice day, as you can see. Clear blue sky. We're just gonna make a start on this half. We're gonna just dig a ditch in the middle. We're just gonna prepare the sectioning for this half. We're just gonna leave this covered as it is. I'm just going to work on this half here for now. I'm just going to dig a ditch going right down the middle and section it off where we want the raised. So we're going to create the walkway, and then we're going to build the raised beds on there. It might more likely look like either next week or the week after when we head into the woods. But stay with us for that because I will be recording that. We're going to get to work now and see what we're doing. Find any plastic, put direct in there.
shove out here.
Yeah. Okay, let me show you what we've been doing for the past 18 minutes. So my cousin's using a shovel, digging mini ditches. And what we're doing, we're searching for plastic, like that in his hand there. Searching for plastic, anything unwanted in the soil that we do not want. Doing a fantastic job. And what I'm doing over on this side, I'm doing the same, but I've got a fork. Got a garden fork. It's probably better with a spade, I would say, because you can get a little bit deeper. But I'm doing what I can, as you can see on camera, digging deep. And I'm using my hands to dig deep as well. I'm going through everything once the soil is loosened up. And so far I've been finding a few potatoes. Looks like the fresh manure, what's not rotted down yet. And any big clumps, what I see, I'm breaking that down just to see what it is. Sometimes I'll find plastic. I found this, what we didn't find the first time, found this in there. So it's always best, if you want to do organic and eco-friendly gardening, it's best to go over it twice. I'd probably even argue 3 times, but we're just going to do it twice because we're going to do raised beds anyway, so twice will be good enough for what we're doing. Yeah, so I'm just going to pop this back up and continue working. Okay, we're just gonna break for about 5 minutes. It is tiring. I mean, we've been here so far for about almost 2.5 hours, about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And obviously the first hour and 50 minutes was just sorting out all these plastics in those bags and getting rid of the bramble and stuff like that. And I've been filming now for exactly 31 minutes, just digging up again. It is tiring. It is tiring. It can be hard work, but you just got to stay on top of it. It will be rewarding. You reap what you sow. That goes for good and bad. Not just bad, good as well. What we're doing, we're reaping right now. Well, sorry, we're sowing right now. And we will reap the benefits very soon. So as I'm digging, you can see that I squat down a lot. I'm trying not to bend over because it's bad for your back. I'm thinking about now. Well, I'm thinking about when I reach an old man. I don't want serious back problems, so it's like what I said. You reap what you sow, good or bad. So even though we're sowing right now, and it's a really good thing what we're doing, think about your back as well, because you reap what you sow in that as well. So I'm squatting down, trying to keep my back straight, not bending over, so I damage my back and have all sorts of back problems in my old age. I don't want that. So you've got to think about that stuff now, while we are still relatively young. So yep. Me and my cousin, we spoke before. I know that we said we was going to knock down this shed next year and rebuild it, but what we're going to do, possibly before that, we're just going to, probably autumn time, after summer, we'll knock this down, and then we're just going to build a greenhouse there instead. We don't want a shed, just a greenhouse. So obviously we're representing the medieval period, so I'm just going to have to pretend that I'm a very filthy rich lord who can afford clear glass. As I would prefer to just remove just the plastic myself and take it to a recycling centre. Because I don't know what the man and van would do with the plastics. Don't know, but at least if I control the plastic myself, I know where it's going, to a recycling centre, and I can feel a bit better about that. Just want to encourage those as well. We've got to think of the planet, what we're living on. Try and be more eco-friendly. Try and be more organic as well. Think about your health. Think about the health of your soil and the creatures around us. Take care of nature. Nature will take care of you. Think of it as that. Just try your best, that's all I'm asking. Let's all try and be more eco-friendly and think about, our surroundings, creatures, other living creatures, and the soil, what we grow our food in. That's why a lot of people are sick. They think they're eating healthy, but they're not. Just because you're eating more fruits and vegetables, you have no idea what that was growing in. So just think about that. Look, all this plastic what was in there rotting down around the shed area. That is why we are not growing anything around the shed, because it looks like it was rotting down for years around there, and we just believe that the soil around there may be contaminated. We don't know, but we're not going to take the risk. Finding more potatoes. Yeah. So, okay, we've both had roughly around a 10-minute rest altogether. 5-10 minutes. So, just gonna keep on filming. Just give a quick update of how things look so far. So I've done all this bit with the fork. In fact, let me take it off this view 1 minute, get a better camera. Okay, I think we can see a little bit better now. So this is what I've done so far. That's just with the fork, it's a lot easier. But obviously with the shovel you can get a lot deeper. So going on this side first, as you can see, he's dug it like in a raised bed. That can be our outline of how we're going to do the raised bed. It's a little bit wide, just going to bring it in just a little bit, obviously. And what we'll do, we'll section it off with some bamboo or something. And now we're making a start on this side, so my cousin's just going over my area to get a bit deeper. And that will be roughly around the size of this, probably just not as wide, but yeah, roughly around that size. And yeah, it's going good. We're getting right in there. Good work. Okay, so we've dug up 2 raised bed areas. So I'll show you the finishing result once we're finished.
wavelengths.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah. It's 20 to 5. We've been here since about just coming up to 1, probably about 1:45, maybe 10 to 1, something like that. So this is what we've done. The raised bed area. We've just carved out the raised bed area right there, as you can see. And as you can see, the walkway, what we've left. Once we've done the raised bed, obviously, then we'll dig up the walkway area and do that properly. But yep, this is it. We've been here for what, over 4.5 hours today. Oh, a lot of work needed to be done. So we've got 4 there, and we've done the raised beds. Just look at these 2. We've done the raised beds a little bit wide, because I think personally it's better to do things wide rather than thin, because you can always bring it in. But once you've done it too thin and you started working on it, And it's hard when you realise, oh, I needed more space, and it's going to be hard to make more space. So it's best to start off wide, and then you can make things a bit thinner. But yeah, we will be bringing it in a little bit. So got 4 there. And each time when we move down, I move the poles backwards so we can still keep the walking area. As you can see, the poles are in the ground there, just to mark out the middle. I just measured it with my feet, walking across, and got to the middle. So there it is, you can see it more clearly on this side. The reason why we're concentrating on the raised bed, because the most important thing is the vegetables. We will get this cleared up in due time, but we need it. Okay, so if you like what we're saying, you're still interested, please join us when we come back here and do some more hard work. Please subscribe and follow my drive. Bye.